This is a video response to eVirus's video about my question: should atheists commit mass suicide? Um, it's funny that you mentioned that we, as in more than one, as in you're speaking for other people, we value life, but you can't say that you value life when you're not gonna have it forever. At one point in time, you're not gonna remember it, so you can't really value something that you can't keep. It's like we saying, "Well, I value this random thing that I have." You're not gonna keep it forever. You can't truly value it. Eric Harris, one of the Columbine shooters, was an atheist, and he said, "Do you know what I love? I love natural selection." So you can't speak for all atheists. It's kind of irresponsible. You can't really say that we are all that we all value life. Some don't, as in the Columbine shooters. Apparently they didn't, so they killed a whole bunch of people to perpetuate this whole this whole to perpetuate this whole evolution thing. And as far as love goes, I believe that I choose everyone that I do love. I mean, you can hope to value love and knowledge because we hope to have them forever. No matter where we go, we hope to have like at least love and knowledge. But but I agree with you when you say basing your morals off of a punishment of hell or a reward of heaven is not, moral. As that is true. Fully agree with that. I can say that's not me though. Like I love for the sake of loving and not to receive anything. I don't give to get. Like I just gave somebody like some money and not even expecting anything back. I said don't even pay me back. But that's just me. I don't even like. I don't know. I can't even really ask anybody to give me anything. Not too much. But I'm not the way I am because I'm just expecting to go to heaven. I'm well aware of everything that I do wrong. I'm aware of my sins, and I'm not proud of like any of the things that I do that I know that are wrong. But who you're probably referring to are the churchgoers. They go to church, they give money, and then they expect like a big bag of money to fall out the sky. I'm not one of those people. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't pray to Yahweh asking anything. I'm not asking for anything, any kind of material thing, because it's like purposes. I don't even really value money. People don't even understand the people don't understand the value of money. It really has no value. Money is like an illusion, but I'll end up talking about that later. But you say that we've had instances where people would black out and forget what they did, but you don't realize that the people still came back into consciousness. It's not like they remember that blank space. You don't remember the unconscious. You only remember the conscious. So you can only ever remember anything that you've ever been consciously aware of. You can't not be conscious and stay that way. You can only be conscious. It's like kind of sad almost. I know some people just like kind of want to just die and not exist, but yeah, it doesn't really happen like that. You can only remember your conscious awareness, your cognitive perception. That's the only thing that you can ever really remember, and you can't remember the blankness. So you will only ever be conscious. Probably don't get it, but I mean, think about it. You can only be conscious. You can't be unconscious and remember the unconsciousness. Nobody ever remembers their unconscious. You can't just be blank one day and say, "Oh, I remember all the blankness. It was this long." It doesn't happen. You are conscious. You go unconscious. You don't remember this part, but then you become conscious again, and it's like you're waiting for your consciousness to come back. It's not like you go unconscious and then you remember that whole space and you keep going. It's just think that starts getting to like quantum physics or something, but you have to remember that people do lose consciousness, but they always still come back though. Even though they might lose it, they're gonna come back. You've probably heard some of the experiences that people have when they die, that they either go like to heaven or hell, and they have these different random experiences. Some people say that it's like some chemical reactions in their brain and blah 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 whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't prove it either way. But when a lot of people die, they say that they either go like to heaven or hell, and they tell a little story or whatever happened. But why when people die, like these people, a lot of them have been like brain dead, like just brain dead, no brain function at all, and all of them say that their spirit came out of their body. They all tell like the same story, even though like they never really met or even probably never even heard the story. But they all say their spirit comes out of their body. They look at their body, and then they either like go to heaven or hell. They go to both, and they experience them. They end up coming back, and they all tell how they, as soon as they get to the spirit world, that they understand eternity. They understand like how you're gonna live forever. They understand it, but apparently like we don't. If that's real, then it's real, and it's real. But since we're here, we can't. I don't know, and you don't know. We're both really assuming. We're both going off of emotion. You believe what you believe because it pretty much fits you best. You would rather just die and that's it. And I would rather not just die and that be it, because that's like it has no purpose for me. But we're both just assuming. We both can't prove it any other way unless we died. That's pretty much the only way we're gonna prove anything. And then again, we're not coming back. And if we do come back, then they're gonna say that it was a chemical reaction. So I mean, I don't really have anything else to say on the subject. If you feel like adding anything else, go for it. But pretty much it. May y'all be blessed with true knowledge. Shalom.
Incoherent speech is into. What you talking about? It's words you need to know.